Hello, thanks for joining me today. My name is Amin, and this video is sponsored by Aminet Media. Alright, we're going to be looking into more tools. Firstly, we're going to be looking at more of the editing and manipulation tools. These tools that are under this category with the shape tool. Alright, we're going to be looking at most of them. Then we're going to be looking at this tools here, line drawing and curve drawing tools, most of those things here, and know how they do, how they can help you do your work. Okay, let's go to the big tool. Alright, if I choose a rectangle, draw a rectangle here and give it a fill, and let me also draw a circle, perfect circle, by holding down the control key, give it a fill. Okay. Alright, firstly let's go over to these tools here, to the editing and manipulation tools. Alright, these tools are mostly used for people who do illustrations. Okay, people who do illustrations on Coreldraw. So Coreldraw can be used to do illustrations for people who might want to know that. Alright, so let's start with this one. And also most of these tools can be used to do your logo, edit a logo, create a logo for yourself. Alright, so how does this one work? It says here the smooth tool. Okay, that's what I chose here. So how does it work? Alright, if you select this rectangle right here, how the tool work is that if you look here, you can see that this places are pointed. Alright, this vertex of this rectangle, okay, these places that are pointed, you can use this tool to round them up. Okay, once you round them up with this tool, these pointed angles will disappear. Okay, so let's see how it works. So what you do is you click and hover over it, that edge. Once you hover over that edge and release it, you see how it is right now. So we do another one here to lay more emphasis. Okay, so you see how that works. All right, you can actually increase the rate, the set of speed with the effect, how it applies the smoothing here, which I'm not going to do. Okay, so you can actually increase the size set of the brush. Okay, so but I'm going to leave it here. All right, so this is how just a simple way how the smoothing tool works. You should be understanding why I say it can be used for illustration. All right, for people who do illustration. All right, let's choose another tool, the smear tool. So how does this tool work? All right, this tool, I can use it to shape to manipulate this rectangle here that I've already manipulated with the smoothing tool to something else. I can shape on it to become something else. So if I hold this node, I can hold it anywhere here. All right, if I hold it, you see, hold and drag, click and drag rather, I can shape it to anything I want it to look like. Right, I can create something like this. All right, you can see. So it's very simple. That's just how it works. So I created something like that looks like a hand glove. Okay, that's how it's looking like right now. Okay, you might be seeing another thing, but that's what I see. All right, so that's how the smear tool works. Let's choose another tool, the 12 tool. Okay, so how does this tool work? Actually, if I click inside here, you might not see the effect very well of how this twirling tool works. All right, so if I click here, let me get it closer. All right, it's doing something. See how it works. It's working slowly and showing you how it works, but it's not actually very effective because of the place I'm clicking. But if I click on this edge, all right, let me click on this edge. If I click on the line, that's the edge of this object right now, it works faster. So all right, that's the twirling tool for you. So let me click here also. Okay, looks like something that is moving that has wheels. Maybe we can put a handle here so that you can push it, or maybe we can put an engine here that it can become movable. Alright, so that's how the twirling tool works. So let's choose another tool. Alright, the attract tool. So how does it work? It actually attracts the edges of any object you're working with towards the center of the cursor. Alright, so if I click here, you see it attracts that particular part. so you can use it to manipulate your object, okay, anyhow you want. Now another sweet thing is that if I click it here, you see it's close to 2 edges or more edges. It can attract more edges to the center. So let me click here now. So you see it attracts more edges. Let me choose a better place. Okay, let me do it here. Okay, good. So you see how that looks like right now. It attracted both the edges here and the edges here. All right, so that particular center of the cursor. So that is how this attract tool works. So let's choose this one. All right, this repel tool is going to be the last one I'm going to do, and you can try it out, try other tools out for yourself and see how they work. So how does the repel tool work? The repel tool either it drags the edge away from the cursor, from the center of the cursor. If I click outside here, it's going to drag this edge inside the object. But if I click inside the object, it's going to drag the edges around the cursor outside of the cursor. So let me do it here. I like how this place is looking, so let me do this side. So if I click and hold, see it repels the edge to the outside of the cursor, right, towards the outside. If I click the inner part of it, it will repel it towards this side, all right, towards the other side. You see? So we created more sophisticated object here, looking object. Okay, so that's how the tool works. All right, so I'm going to create something like that is lovely here. Let's see, can look like a Mickey Mouse. So if I select this object right now and I click, select this place and I click. So we have something like looking like a Mickey Mouse. You can try that out and try some other things out for yourself. Okay, so enough with the blabbing. Let's go into the line and curve drawing tools. All right, so firstly, we have the freehand tool. We have other tools here. I'm not going to cover all of them. Choose a few of it and cover it so that you do others by yourself. So the freehand tool is, as the name implies, just like when you have a pen, drawing with a pen, or you're drawing with a pencil. All right. So the freehand tool, you click and drag to a point, 2 points. It tries to create a straight line. So it follows your hand to any direction that you move, right? So I can draw any rubbish that I want to draw with the freehand tool. Let's say I have an idea what I want to draw, which I do not have. So let's say I click, start drawing something. I might do something like this, which I don't know what it is I'm doing. All right, you see how it works. So if I release my hand anywhere, it stops drawing. Okay, so I can go back to the node if I want to continue drawing from where I stopped. I can go back to this node or go back to the node I stopped from and click again, start drawing. So I can go back to the start node and release. So it connects the both points. So that's how the freehand drawing tool works. So I'm going to delete the ones I already drew. So what else you can do is if you click just one click, it holds it till you release and click again. It draws a perfect straight line for you. Okay, so that's how you draw a straight line with the freehand tool. All right, so let me use the pick tool and delete all these things so that I can pick other tools. All right, let's go to the next tool. This 2-point line drawing tool, you can only draw a straight line with this tool. All right, so if you click and drag to the point you want to draw, then you allow it. So that's how you use this tool. It's very simple to use. Delete it and move to the next tool. Now I'm going to jump this one. You can by yourself know how it works. I'm going to look into this tool because they work alike. All right, so the pen tool and the base split tool. So let me choose the pen tool. The pen tool is for drawing. Mostly these tools that I'm showing you right now are used for tracing. You can use them to trace an object and replicate the exact shape of that object, right? If you want to draw like most people draw vector logos, okay, like head, lion head, wolf head, an eagle, or any other thing you want to draw. So close it out. So if you click the pen tool and release, is actually a compound drawing tool. So it holds onto the pen, the line holds to the pen until you click again. It holds onto it, so it doesn't leave it until you tell it to leave it. Unlike how the freehand tool and the 2-point drawing tool does, right? This one doesn't do like that. Anywhere you click, it keeps drawing until you tell it to stop drawing. And how do you do that? You can double click, or you can continue drawing by going back to the node, click, then go back to the beginning point and click. So that is where it stops drawing, by double clicking or going back to the first node you created. Alright, what else you can do is when you click and drag, you can click again and hold. If you hold, you can move to create a curve. So that is how you can start tracing any object you want. You create a curve, release, it gives you another option to move further the curve you're tracing. Right, you can click again, move, click and drag and allow it. Gives you another curve option. You can click and drag. So you can do that till you trace all the body of the object you are tracing. So it doesn't stop, like I said before, until you go back to the node or you double click. So that is how the pen tool works. So the one that looks alike, which is the next one, is the B-spline drawing tool, curve drawing tool. Alright, so if you click, it holds it, is a compound drawing tool too, and it draws better curves than the pen tool. That's what I think. Someone else might think a different thing. So if I click again and hold it, it creates 3 points for me. You see what I mean by it's a better curve drawing than the pen tool. So I can draw more perfect curves than the pen tool. So that's how it works. So like the pen tool, it doesn't stop drawing until you tell it to by double clicking, or you can continue drawing. Go back to the node. If you want to continue drawing, click once, it holds it back, then you go to the starting point, start the node, and click once, it stops drawing. So you can use this thing to trace objects and maybe draw some other things you think you can do with it. Alright, that's how the B-spline tool works. Alright, you can by yourself look into these other tools. Alright, let me do one more. Let me do this 3-curve tool. Alright, the 3-curve tool, as the name implies, helps you draw a 3-point curve. Right, you can click and drag to the point you want the curve to stop. Alright, and allow it. Once you allow it, it still holds onto it for you to create your curve. Alright, so you can create your curve to any angle you want. You can create it, draw it, drag it here, drag it anywhere you want to drag it. Alright, if you want to stop drawing, just click, place it to the place you want, then click, and it leaves your drawing tool for you, your cursor for you. Right, so that's how this tool works. Okay, I think this has been helpful to you. So if you like this video, kindly give us a thumbs up. And don't you forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button right now if you haven't done that, to help our channel grow. Alright, don't forget also to click the notification button so that you can get notifications on any other cool video we drop on this course and any other subject that we might be dropping videos on. In the next video, we'll be talking more on some of the tools in the toolbox. So see you in the next video.